Kevin, what is going on? It's Comic Book Creation
Yo.
Live.
Yo.
It is Mundo
Albatross.
Mondays.
Yo, Mundo Mondays made me kind of laugh, man. I'm not gonna
We're
lie.
hoping to
I was
see
like,
Mundo
Mondays.
tonight.
That'll be nice, man. Can't pull him away from the fam every day, though. You know what I'm saying? His wife already calling us.
Imagine we
geeks
had
and
Mundo
shit.
Monday, Mundo Tuesday.
Bro, his wife calls us
We can't-
nerds, bro. He's
That's
like, yo,
okay.
go with your nerd friends. I'm like, damn, nerds. That's fucked up.
It's fucked
Now
up.
I gotta go visit. It's fucked up calling me a nerd, son.
You could be some kind of nerd.
Nah, I'm a fucking geek on the low. I've been a geek, man. I've been a geek. That'd be my last name. Kevin been a geek. Benedict been a geek.
So, what are you working on as far as Albatross? I think you might have frozen up a bit, or I froze.
Who's freezing? Me or you?
I think you froze.
Get the fuck out of here. Y'all was saying that's a hot online handle. Been a geek Cumberbatch. Yeah, that's fire.
But you should be a geek, Cumberbatch.
Been a
Am a
geek, but I've been a geek. Been a geek. I'm a geek. Been a geek. Ah, yo, I did some stupid shit just now, man. It's on my own fucking fault.
What'd you do?
I folded a big ass comforter, right? Because I was in rush mode. I've been in a bad fucking mood all day. Just to start right there. I'm never in a bad mood, but today I'm in a bad fucking mood. But I folded up a comforter, ran to the closet, then I threw it, without thinking. Oh, that shit fucking hurt. And I just dropped to my knees like fucking, like Willem Dafoe in Platoon. Willem Dafoe in the Platoon. I was on my knees like, oh, yeah. We need that.
You forgot about the shoulder surgery, or it just hasn't been hurting.
It's just one of those things you don't really think about. It's it's just like a reflex. You fold something, you just throw it away when you don't want it. And I'm a righty, so I just fucking did it, and it was just like, oh. Oh, I'm hearing a super echo.
I need to look at the. I need to look at if there's any comments over here on my drawing table.
Mundo Mondays, man.
Log in with that one.
What are you talking about? What you mean? What's going on?
You heard my iPad, because when I go to my desk right here in a second, I have to look at see if there's a comment on another screen. Yeah.
Yeah, got you. Yeah, I don't have my Sally Jesse Raphaels tonight, man. I feel a little less swaggy without them.
MS Wallace 93. Hello from New Zealand. Hello.
What is happening?
We know New Zealand as like Hobbit Town and Lord of the Rings area. That's how I know it.
This is true.
New Zealand must be beautiful from what I've seen in regards to those films.
Yeah, hell yeah. New Zealand's the shit. New Zealand.
Melissa's World. Spaceman, come on. We're gonna do a show just with you, Melissa, about your new lightsaber, but this isn't that. I had to make a new channel for it. I think she got her lightsaber. We're gonna do a live show on my channel, on Space Windu channel.
Nice, congrats. Nice, it's been a long time coming. I know it's amazing.
I saw photos of it, yeah, like on Rebel Armory. So we'll pull up the Rebel Armory link, page and stuff like that when I talk to Melissa. Plus, she'll have it in her hand. I think she said it was going to get there today, so maybe she's got it.
Saber's home. Nice. Congrats.
Oh, awesome. Congrats. That's so cool. It looks great. It looks so nice in the photos. Wow.
That's good news, man. I like when shit works out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're going to do an entire live stream and talk about Melissa Saber. Yeah, I want to hear, you know.
Do you have any info on the hilt yourself? Or no?
I could show you a picture of it.
But do you have any info on it, like inside scoop, or no? Nothing.
What do you mean inside scoop?
Like do you talk to the guy who built it or no?
No. I kind of just started. Like we just started following each other on Instagram. I think we kind of connected over the fact that he made Melissa Saber, and he's been part of the forums and stuff like that. He's just one of the people that haven't talked to that much. But he is. I think he's in a couple of the different forums that I'm in.
That's what's up, man.
been known for hobbits and Lord of the Rings, and not for once were warriors. Well, like back in the day, like Vikings and stuff like that. I don't know.
I mean, every place on the planet has their dark history, right?
I guess so.
So, I mean,
Yeah, we came in here and got the Indians all sick and everything else, and
I just found that Indians is very offensive. If you see someone who's Native American or indigenous, just call them indigenous. If you say Indian,
Native American,
they're like, ugh.
Well, it's like wrong from the get, because like they come here looking for Indians, and what they found they call Indians but aren't Indians, so that's really weird.
Yeah, it's kind of wild, man.
Melissa, you tell me when you want to do this show. Tomorrow night I'm busy from like 9 to 10. The next day I'm busy on Wednesday. I'm busy from like 10 on. But any other time, you want to do it Thursday, you want to do it tomorrow before I get busy, you want to do it Wednesday, you let me know, because I also want to ask Bombarda to come on. He was also one of the people that contributed to your saber, I think, and he wants to come on when you talk about your saber. So you tell me. Awesome. Thank you, MS Wallace. Once We're Warriors. Oh, is a film, and you ever come across it, give it a watch. Oh, okay.
Once We're Warriors. Oh, nice. Nice. I didn't know that.
I'll definitely check that out.
Definitely check that out. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, hold on. Let me get my screen up here. Let me stop playing games. I gotta finish this page today.
What are you working on? Share your screen so we can see.
I gotta get the page up. It's the same page I was doing last time.
Okay, if I got farther on my desk inside, I think you'd be pretty happy with it. Did I send you a picture today? I don't think I did.
No, you didn't send me nothing, man.
I think, out of anybody, you might understand like what I'm doing, because it's like one of those things. It's just midway through a project, and it's hard for people to visualize what's going on with it. But I think you could.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Doing something weird with like the lighting, and
but
I got a little farther.
Playing with the lighting, but is the desk itself set up, and you just like on setup?
Like these cricket sounds make me want to like set it up faster and faster, because I wake up at like, it's like 8:30 in the morning when I come downstairs, and the crickets are already going. Like, so they go like 20 hours. So I really want to get like, that's like in the garage here. So I really want to get that desk built on the, in the room finished. But after it's finished, then I'll like paint it or stain it or something. So it's just like kind of in the process. But, I got some big plans for it where like I'll be able to like incline an area to draw on. It should be pretty cool.
It's gonna be pretty sick. Sounds pretty sick.
Because I think I showed you how it could like rise up, and I could stand there if I wanted to, and I'll be inside the house. So like all summer when like those crickets are going, you won't be able to hear them.
That's a plus.
Yeah. That's like kind of why I initially started building that. That was kind of the. Can I turn this computer anymore? Well, it doesn't really matter. Dropping everything.
Oh, what the fuck?
Do you know what was like the weirdest thing? Inside the house, it was like, like I make the dog stand on a carpet, he eats his food on a carpet because it used to be on the wood floor, but now he's so old he slips and slides when he stands there, trying to get the food. So now I moved it to the carpet. But now it's kind of like the carpet's kind of in the middle of the room, But that's just where the bowl kind of has to be. And normally I just walk around it, stuff like that. I just avoid it. I usually don't try to trip over it or anything like that, although it is kind of in the way. But I think it was last night. So I go and take a shower. I dressed in like pajamas, But I still had I had socks and shoes on that I was just gonna like walk around the house with the pajamas and just with comfy clothes,
Yeah.
And I'm starting to cook, so I'm over by the counter and I'm cooking. all of a sudden, like a huge moth, which was like the size of like a butterfly, practically like flies out like from the window area toward my face, you know?
Yeah, they don't give
And
a fuck about you.
They don't care. They come right to my face. So I kind of backed up, you know? And now this is where like I honestly don't
Did
know.
you back up like in like a fright, like oh shit, or did you just back up like this motherfucker?
I backed up in a total fright, like I was like scrambling, like, you know, I put down the knife. I was chopping potatoes. Yeah. So I guess I slammed the knife down and I was like waving my hands and stepping back. And I hit the dog bowl. But it's not just a dog bowl. It's like 2 dog bowls that are ceramic. They must weigh like a pound each or something. And they're up on a pedestal of like metal. It's like the metal dog. It's like the dog cage material. It's like that metal.
Yeah.
That's
like a platform.
It's on a platform. So it's like a foot in the air because this dog is a big motherfucker. And he has to crane his neck if it's on the ground. So now it's, you know, up in the air. So I back up and I hit this contraption with the 2 bowls. And this is how, now, like, not to brag or whatever, but honestly, like, you answer my question, like, how did I not fall? I think it was the martial arts training or some shit, because this is what happened to the fucking bowls, Kev. Like, I stepped back like a normal, if I was a grandma, I would have broke my neck. But I'm not a grandma, right? So this is what happened. Like, I stepped back, waving my hands like a freak. I thought there was a bug on me or something. I'm like about to fall back, but instead of falling back, I somehow back kick his bowls, the dog's bowls that he's had for 10 years, right? 11 or 12 years he's had these. Yeah. He's never broken them once, and they're chipped and stuff like that, but he's never broken them. In one micro instant, I end up back kicking the contraption that holds them up, which sends the bowls in the air, which drench my pajama, leg, shoe, and sock and everything in his bowl water in an instant, right? This is what happens. Smashing the bowls against the wall, which is like 6 feet away, and they smashed both of the bowls. I had to give him my bowls because he doesn't have any bowls of his own.
It's fucked up.
So the bowls smashed, right? The metal thing went flying into the brand new $1,000 stainless steel refrigerator I just got and bent the door. I just got it a week ago. The freezer comes tomorrow. It's like, can you believe that in one instance from a little bug? Like, I destroyed the dog stuff, a new fridge.
And your own shit.
At least I didn't break my neck. I really feel like if I was like a 90-year-old person, I would have fell over the thing and broke it. But instead, I kick it across the room that was like a back kick, and it smashed everywhere. Unbelievable. And I spent the next 22 minutes cleaning up the entire mess. There's water everywhere and smashed ceramic everywhere.
Yeah, how late was it though? That's what I want to know.
Like, it wasn't that late. Like, I went and took a shower. I would come down. Maybe it was about 8 o'clock. I just wanted to like chop some potatoes, get some food ready, you know?
Yeah.
And then the nice thing too was that there was no like, his food wasn't like a pile of food in his bowl. He had recently eaten, so it was just like 8 kernels. Otherwise, could you imagine like 300 like kernels of food all over the place?
Yeah, fuck that. That's the worst, man.
And this food is like kind of greasy. Like, it would have made things like a little bit greasy. So I guess that was good. Just
I get pissed off when I stumble, period. Let alone when I stumble and make a mess. Oh my god.
Yeah. No, but I'm really clumsy though. Like, in my house walking around, like, I'm pretty clumsy. But like, when I focus on something, I'm not clumsy.
Yeah.
But like, if I just doing stuff around the house, very stupid and clumsy. Just how it works out for me.
Just how it goes down.
Yeah, like if I focus and concentrate, I can like not knock stuff over.
Damn, bro. I think you just take the footing for granted. Like, I live here, it's my fucking house.
I also have a problem when I'm always like, I place stuff around the house and then I have to step over it. that always screws me up. So like I move stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like I have construction going on in that one room, so I moved all the stuff out to the other room, and then I have to kind of step over it. Yeah. And then so like when you turn out the lights or when you forget like that all that shit is there, and then you like walk into the room, you're like fuck, and you like stub your toe, or like worst come to worst, you trip over like the saw you were like building stuff with. You're like, oh, thankfully I still have a foot, you know.
That shit gets scary.
That's how dumb I am.
And shit gets scurry.
Those colors are looking good.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah, today was real, man. It was just like I had just a day full of work. It was fucked up, and then nothing was working.
I had one of those days the other day when I was complaining to you about my computer being full, I think. But
yeah, man.
Why did it happen to you?
You just feel like a fucking dickhead. Like, yo, why am I working so hard? Like, what's happening here? It's just like I can't take when like people are sending me too many messages and calling me all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I can't take it. It's like, yo, leave me the fuck alone. Like if I'm working on something, leave me alone. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's one thing I can't do either. I mean, I don't know about you, but it's like I'm not good enough to talk on the phone and like do my assignments. Like I can't do that. Like I have to fully concentrate on what I'm doing. Like, that's the type of human being I am. I can't like do 10 things at once.
I'm searching for like flow state. I want to find my flow state and just make the fucking job happen. But like, don't keep calling me about the current job I'm working on, and then 10 minutes later ask me about the next job. It's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, what do you want to do here? Like, what do you want to do here? Which one do you want me to do here? What the? It's fucked up. Like people are fucking rereads, man.
I did something to my microphone wire. What did I do? I mean, it's so.
What do you mean you did something
difficult to work with? Like it's like in the camera view now. I don't get it. Like, do you see my camera?
Oh, I do see it.
How do I get this out of the view? It's never happened before. All right, well.
Oh man.
I kind of because I kind of updated the space. I forgot. Like I kind of changed trying to make the desk a little more comfortable.
Yeah. So you're not going to be in the garage before long. You're just going to be like where the new setup is.
No, well, this is what I think is going to happen. Because like what I think happens is around November, those crickets, they die away or they go away.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking that by the time my desk inside is done, they're going to be gone, you know? So like, and then what, in like March, April, they'll come back again. But I don't know, you know, then again, it'll probably get cold out here and then I will be in there. So you're probably right. Like once it's done, I probably will switch to being in there.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Cause it probably will get cold out here and stuff like that. But it's just like these crickets, like they don't bother me, but it's just, when I go live with some kind of show, it's just really annoying, I think, to that they're in the background, because then it's like the insect personification of boredom, like translated through the microphone. It's not really a good look.
That's really funny. Crickets, bro. About tuned into this show, it's all crickets, bro.
And I was telling Mike about it today, because I was actually in about 8:30, 8:45 I came downstairs or something like that. Then since it's raining, the dog doesn't come downstairs until 45 minutes after me, and then he goes right to his chair. He knows it's raining and he won't go out until like an hour after that.
Yeah.
So I'm in that other room, like far away. Like the house is kind of big. I'm in the other side of the house, and then this is the garage. And I'm on the phone with Mike, and I'm in there doing my work, and I'm like, do you hear those crickets? Because it's about 9 in.m, and you would think that they only want to do that at night, but it's 9 in the morning and they'll do it all day. And he goes, no, I don't really hear it. So then we keep talking. He's like, wait a second. He's like, I think I really hear them. And I'm like, dude, they're quite fucking loud. And you can hear them all the way over here. And he goes, yeah, I think I do hear him. And then I walked into the garage. I was like, check this out. I walk into the garage, and there was 2 fat ones. They were probably 2 inches long, and they were singing. And he was like, "Oh my god!" And he goes, "You." And then he thought it was funny at first, but then he kind of got serious. He's like, "You got to do something about that. You got to do something." He's like, "You have to kill them from the outside. Get some spray." I was like, "You know what? I think I should. Like, I should get some spray and go on the outside." But I don't know. Like, what do you spray the perimeter? I guess spray the perimeter.
No idea, bro. Get some lizards.
And the crickets won't like it. I don't know.
Go get some bearded dragons.
That's what'll kill them.
You know the fucking big ass lizards that eat crickets and shit. Spray some protein on them. You never seen that?
I think you told me about that before.
People buy like the crickets for feeders, and they put like protein powder on them. They shake the bag up. And they put it in a bearded dragon's tank.
But then, will that bearded dragon thing like take a shit, which will be worse than the cricket?
I'm kind of like joking. Like I don't think it'll actually find like crickets just laying around. If it's not in the tank, I don't have any faith in a bearded dragon fucking running around the garage finding crickets.
Okay, yeah, because like I'm thinking, like how like Trump will say like he doesn't want to have the cure for or the not the cure for COVID, but he says like, yeah, I don't want the cure to be worse than the disease, like meaning like every business shuts down and everyone loses their livelihood. I didn't know if it was like similar to that, like if I get like 2 bearded dragons, let them walk around the garage, is there going to be like little piles of poo, that I have to clean up?
Gonna have some cricket shit. Now you got cricket poop.
Well, Kev, it is a special day. We shouldn't be talking about cricket poop when it's Mundo Monday.
House.
Mundo Monday.
What was that ending? What's happening, Mundo? What's the word, right?
What's up?
See how I get Mundo to come on? Like I have to call it. Like he's probably thinking, okay, if they do a show today, I don't think I'll come on. I'm going to spend time.
They called it Mundo Monday.
My family, but they called it Mundo Monday. So
Mundo, I had to come on.
It's like, babe, I gotta go, babe.
I need him. It's called. She's on a conference call, man. I'm good and clear.
Nice. So it's the word, right?
It's all good, man. It's all good. Just getting home from work.
Nice.
Late day. But then it's gonna be a hectic week. So it is what it is, broski.
It is what it is.
Go by fast.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll go by fast.
Yo, you weren't here, but we just spoke to Melissa. She got her blade, man. She got her saber.
Oh, sweet. I'm sorry I missed it.
No, we didn't see it yet. I told her we would have a show. We're on the Space Window channel where she could come on and talk about it. Because I want a little heads up because Bombarda Gary wants to come on there and he's in England, and I want to try to coordinate some kind of time where he can pop in at least to just say,
sweet.
Because sometimes I try to do a show and it's like in the middle of the night for them. Like right now, everyone's sleeping.
What are 5 hours ahead?
It's like 6 to 8 hours ahead, depending, I think, where you are. So over there, so it's like I think France is like 8 hours difference, and I don't know.
So I was just going a few things. I haven't really been on a whole lot of YouTube and stuff, but I did catch like a small portion. You won the Graflex thing, didn't you?
Yeah.
Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
I saw it. I am so sorry I didn't even get to vote, man, because by the time I even voted, the contest is over. And then I saw your thing. I'm all like, dude, because I've been so like freaking busy, it's unreal, dude. And so it's like tonight is actually the first night because I went to the ranch last night to go feed my cows, and then I got back. I started working in the garage. We're starting to actually pack up some stuff and kind of get rid of things and all that good stuff, So extremely busy, and it's like but I saw the one that you and Harris did. Oh my God, it is gorgeous, man.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Well,
Did you notice that you made a part of it?
I did. I saw that.
I'm going to talk about that in the reveal video.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about, because I made like a 1 minute video of it, but I'm going to do like, a full probably like 10-minute video of it or whatever. And I'm going to mention that. But I thought it looked great on there, that part that you made.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, that actually works with the whole aesthetic of it.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. So I'm getting a package for you ready. I haven't put everything in there just yet. But Kev, you and Space are gonna get like a little mouse pad, man. That I have some extras of. So I'm gonna send you some mouse pads. I'm gonna send you some mouse pads. And I've got a few other things that I want to send in there for you, Space. I'm gonna send you some buttons because I have some extra buttons too. So
thank you.
But like I said, I don't know if I'll work on the switches with this coming up week or not. But once I do that, I'll see if I can include those switches in there and stuff. The switchboards.
Sick.
So, like I said, just extremely busy with trying to get all this garage done and stuff.
Well, you saw the good use we put to that switch plate that you sent.
Yeah.
So Harris actually hooked that up so that it could like work as the aux button. Like you click that and it works as the aux button, and then the red button at the top is the, like Ray, like kind of like Ray Saber operation.
Yeah. Yeah, so I wanna cut up because I just got a couple of more boards, so I want to cut them up and make sure that I send them out to you guys, that way, and so that way Gabe and you and Harris all have one and stuff.
Harris is real into Graflexes at the moment, so he's really gonna be excited.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he'll use one of them for his. I haven't heard him talk about what he planned to do, because he's working from the inside out, like building this Graflex like from the chassis out.
Now I just picked these up from Amazon, which is the what do you call it? This is 18650 battery holder.
Oh, cool.
So I'm gonna trim it down, and I'm gonna trim it down and sand it and round it off and everything, and see what I can do with it, and see if I can turn it kind of like into a little chassis part. So we'll see how good I can manage to do it. I bought a couple of them, so if I really screw this one up, I'll know what kind of mistake I made, what not to do on the next one. But yeah.
So what are your kids being for Halloween? Like, what are they doing? Are they going out to some party, or are they just staying in your house, or are they going to go out to someone's trunk and they're going to open up the back of a trunk? What are they going to do?
I don't know yet. Because that damn COVID's up on the rise again, coming out this way. So it's like, I don't know what we're going to do. Scary, man. What do you call it? Waco, which is a ways from here, or excuse me, El Paso. El Paso's a little ways from here, but not too far. And they are on total lockdown now.
What does that mean?
They got
like curfew, no stores, or
like curfew, low store hours, like everything's shut down by 8 o'clock.
God damn.
All that stuff. So shit's getting me even more real now with that stuff. So I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say what we're gonna do. We may just have a little family get together, and just know where people have been, and just the ones that know where each of those have been.
Like, how like for nuclear waste, like Fukushima, they just dump water on it. Like it becomes a problem though, because they dump all that water on the Fukushima nuclear like waste, whatever, like the problem, because it's still a problem. and then they end up with all this water that's like contaminated. So they're like wondering what to do with it, and they're trying to dump it back into the ocean. But like, I mean, we have like hundreds of books and comics. Why don't they just dump those on there?
And obviously we have hundreds of books and comics. And
that could be a solution to everything. Kev, what do you think? Do you think it could be
right?
Some kind of fix?
It's a real easy fix. You know, it's an easy fucking fix.
Yeah, aren't they just dumping that shit anyway? Like, fuck everybody, fuck the world.
So, 'cause, like, they don't have to answer to nobody.
We're dumping that shit anyway, and it's gonna fucking carry itself all the way down to America.
Like, we need to give Kev some kind of powers. Kev, if we give you like a Captain America type of powers, is that enough for you to go over there and kick some ass so they don't dump the nuclear waste?
It would be me.
No, I need more than that, man. I need more than that.
What if us three, like Mundo, what kind of powers do you need to go over there? To go to Fukushima and kick nuclear waste ass?
I probably would do the super speed.
Super speed? I need some Akira powers, bro. I need some fucking Tetsuo fucking powers.
You're gonna lift that fucking nuclear waste thing off the Earth and throw it out into space, Kev? That's a good idea.
I need like scanners powers. I can just fucking stare at somebody and blow their heads up and shit.
Yeah.
Remember that old school movie?
Were you watching The Boys this season?
Well, I still have some episodes left.
There's somebody in The Boys that could do it.
I'm still on my bullshit, man. Well, I'll watch a fucking series for like halfway through and I love it. Then I just stop. I'm like, I don't want to see series no more. I don't know what that's about. I don't know. I just can't see a season all the way through. It's like, I feel like it's the biggest waste of time ever these days.
I know.
It's crazy.
Right now, I haven't even been able to watch nothing all the way through. It's like, yeah, I know how you feel, Kev.
Yeah,
well, maybe not for you, Kev, but these days are the perfect time for like TV watching madness.
Yes, it is.
There's a lot of shit, and I want to watch it, but then when I sit down, I do it. I'm like, fuck this. Like, what am I, 12? Like, what am I doing? Let me go fucking do something. Can't do it.
You must not want to do any video games then.
Yeah, same thing. I got like 3 video games I want to play. I started, and I'm like, fuck this. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I could die tomorrow. Like, what am I doing playing fucking video games? It's fucking crazy. It's craziness, man. It's madness. It's just like same shit. Like bread and circus, man. Shit just distracts you from the shit you're supposed to be doing.
Like Albatross, you've been drawing the same page.
Same fucking page for 4 weeks already. What kind of shit is this? Got paintings not finished. Can't even paint. Not yet. Can't paint yet.
No.
What happened?
No.
What do you mean? What the fuck happened? I can't lift my arm up. Like I can't fucking.
Can't you do some kind of special series like
I tried with that shit. Like a fucked up left-handed series.
Kind of left-handed series.
Gotta do something, man.
Just give it the stamp of approval.
Yeah.
Honestly, you know what fucking ends up happening, man? It's like when I'm sitting down trying to watch something, the shit that I end up doing is just cleaning up the mess that my fucking kids made.
Yeah,
that's the honest truth, bro. Like, you gotta clean.
That's not earning you a reputation in the art world.
Earning me shit, but a clean fucking house.
If you just ignored your kids and painted more paintings, you'd be, maybe
be a winner,
more famous.
Oh shit!
Be a winner. Gotta send them somewhere, man.
Why don't you send them? Why don't you send them? Why don't you send them to Mundo's?
Give him a little bit of the drink and have him go to sleep.
Don't you think that they could
all good and sleepy?
Learn something at Mundo's?
Yeah, hell yeah. Of course they could.
They might come back like, knowing how to farm and all that, and that'd be more useful than or whatever maths they're doing at the school.
Oh my god, you don't understand that the school math is I can't even explain it to you, but my kids are in first grade, and it's still I get lost. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's stupid. I don't understand what the fuck they're doing. Like today, kids are talking to their teacher, and she's like, "Oh, you know, if you add 7 plus 20, oh no, 7 plus 21, like what's the doubles fact or some shit?" And my kid is like, "Oh, no bullshit. It's like what's 8? What's 9 plus 6, right?" So she's like, "Oh, what double facts could help you out?" So my kid is like, "Oh, you know, 1 more from 9 is 10, so that's like 5 and 5, and then I know there's fucking 5 more with some shit with the 6 that they took 1 from, so that's 15." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Like,
I don't know what a double fact is. A double fact to me sounds like a lie.
It's
because,
just
you know, like a negative times a negative equals a positive. Like they cancel each other out. It's like if you're talking about a double fact, are you talking about an anti-fact?
No, motherfucker.
I'm talking about a lie?
Like 4 plus 4 equals 8. 2 plus 2 equals 4. 5 plus 5 equals 7. Double numbers in math. It's just stupid. So for some dumb reason, I don't know. I don't understand it. They're teaching these kids to look for like doubles, things that they can double, and then take the remainder to add those remainders to know like what the sum is, instead of just fucking old school adding.
Sounds like mind control. Like they want to teach them how to use their mind in the way that they want. Weird.
I mean,
I wonder what that's about.
That's what they fucking did to us too, though. They taught us the way they fucking wanted back in the days.
No, Kevin didn't learn anything. Kevin only learned how to become a rapping artist. He doesn't know how to
shit.
math.
I didn't go to school. I skipped school as much as I could and still fucking passed. That's how shitty my school system was.
Yeah, man. Capital K, Cosme, the Brooklyn kid, baby. Yeah. Check it. I go get it. My soul is full kid.
Go get it.
He's a go getter.
Go get it,
Go
goddamn.
get
It.
it.
Fuck the system, goddamn.
System's got hold of your kids. They ain't letting go.
They ain't letting go, man.
They said we're gonna send your kids home, but still keep a stranglehold on those kids.
Doubles facts.
Like you teach the kids. Be like, wait, but doesn't all my tax go to the teacher? Like,
like
you teach them.
Shit, and I get a cut of that now. You know what I'm saying?
You teach them. Like the school system's like Debo now. Like Debo rolled in, and like you just have to do whatever.
Oh,
that's macho.
I mean, but to see that's kind of also messed up too, because now you got all these teachers that are unemployed, and then you have all these parents that don't even know where to start, where the teachers
hell no, I'm not a teacher.
I mean, there's a reason why teachers are teachers.
You're a teacher of bad habits.
I'm a fucking teacher of
bad behaviors. You send the kids home, they're gonna learn from osmosis how to be a fucking sloth.
Teach them how to bag up without
what did you say?
What does bag up mean?
Bag up drugs.
I thought you were talking about how to fight. We were talking about how to make drugs in a bag.
How to bag up without getting calluses.
Oh my gosh.
She's ready to bag up. Set her up so she can bag up.
They're back.
Get out the folding table. Get the folding table out.
You got food over there?
Get the Ziplocs. Get the powder.
Baby powder.
Nah, you gotta cut the aluminum foil in like 4-inch squares.
Oh,
that'll be the little one's job. Set her up with the play school scissors.
No, both of y'all
play school scissors.
Set the oldest one up as the weigher.
No, this is the wife right here.
If we're funny looking, you're
what up?
No, it's
say what up.
She's gonna be supervisor.
Oh, there's another one there. There's one of my kiddos too behind her.
What?
She's the supervisor.
Yeah.
Smell you.
Oh man.
They're supervising Mundo.
Yep,
Mundo Monday.
One of those last
Mundo Monday, and I'm
crabs,
getting
man.
supervised.
That's what it's about, man. Yeah, you got no choice.
Mundo, what if you woke up tomorrow?
Huh?
Kev, he might wake up tomorrow and find that he's in kind of one of them Jim Carrey situations over there.
Truman Show.
Where it's like the sky, where you could break through the sky with your little pocket knife.
Oh, hell no. I'll be ended up like me, myself, and Irene shit.
That's funny as hell.
I'll finally crack, I'll finally crack.
Yeah, I'm losing it.
I'll be like the way he was over there at the when he finally snaps and then he starts fucking everybody up in the grocery store.
Oh, that was hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, price check on Vagisil.
I probably would do that shit too, man. You piss me off enough and I'll fuck you up.
Well, they really walked all over him.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
That's pretty sad. That's pretty sad though. That's pretty sad though, because he got, fucking his was it fiance or wife left him for that little dude?
For the midget dude. Or you can't say midget no more, right? You gotta say little people. What's all these fucking worldly rules? I can't say midget no more. I gotta say small.
Well, you can, but these days.
Yeah, but no, that was like 1999. You're not supposed to say midget anymore.
Is that old? You can't say midget, but you can rent one for the day. Ain't that some shit? Like, what? Think about that. The fuck? How much? I can't call you midget, but I can rent you for $40 an hour to come here and fucking just hang out. Get the fuck out.
That's exactly what I say, man. How much is gonna be too much? You know what I mean?
It's ridiculous.
You get really way. Every kind of shit is getting way out of whack, dude. They changed Washington's name
to what? To cigarette?
The football team.
The football team. It used to be the Redskins. Now they changed it to Nationals.
But they went with Nationals though, or was it because they were just called the football team?
No, the football team was called the Redskins. Remember?
No, but I'm saying, but before they had a name, they literally called it the Washington football team. It didn't have a name.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it didn't have a name.
No, because now it's the Washington Nationals.
Like the baseball team?
I don't know.
Yeah, the baseball team is the Nationals.
Is it?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Aren't they also the hot dogs?
The Washington hot dogs?
No, the Nationals, aren't they the hot dog company?
I think there's one called that.
Nationals.
I don't know.
No clue. I don't know. I haven't had a hot dog in so long. I want a fucking dirty water hot dog. Give me a knish with mustard.
That sounds good.
Give me a knish with mustard and the cold coke over here.
What is it? Coney Island? A Coney Island hot dog?
Coney Island. They got Nathan's over there. They got the OG Nathan's.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so have y'all gone to the Mexican restaurant? Did you all get
they closed?
No, I didn't get
closed.
No, they closed.
The one we wanted closed. Is that what you're talking about?
Wow. No, whichever one y'all go to now.
What do we go to now, Kev?
Garbage. Pisses me off.
The one y'all go to. Really? The one y'all go to now?
It's I'm like, yo, what is this?
How far do we have to drive, Kev, to get it good?
Well, the one I showed you I made you put up the site. That one's not far from me. It's a Matterhorn. That shit is amazing.
All right, let's meet there. When are we gonna meet there?
Go, man. Let's go tomorrow. What are you talking about?
Now, tomorrow I might not be able to because I'm getting a freezer delivered.
Get the fuck out of here with your freezer.
Any other day.
Oh shit!
Let's go get some food.
Any other day.
Any other day. Any other day.
Yeah, I got too many heads in my freezer, and then I need to freeze some extra heads. I plan on doing some killing on Halloween.
Woo!
Halloween. When's Halloween? Saturday.
Saturday.
You painting your face on Wednesday, bro?
Yeah, should we do it? Who should I be on Wednesday?
I was see.
I don't
as
even
I
have
don't
any makeup though.
That was the
Seeing as I
best
don't
post
have
ever.
a proper costume, since I don't have a proper costume, I was thinking of maybe a cowboy Jedi style.
Oh,
Cowboy
last
Jedi
time I
style.
used
How's that gonna
acrylic paint. I could just use acrylic paint, right? That's
Bro,
safe.
last time you fucking put just red paint with a big X on your face and said you're Amnesia. That's what you did last time.
I was thinking making my own little holster for the saber and, do the cowboy get up with the holster.
That'd be
and
dope.
The saber.
I wish someone was here to paint my face. Maybe they could paint my face like a tiger.
Like a tiger.
Oh.
You want to paint your face like a tiger for real?
For like Tiger Squadron.
By the paint, I'll paint that shit.
For a minute there, I thought he just wanted to hear somebody say, "Here, kitty, kitty, kitty."
Oh no, that's some freaky shit. Like, hey baby, call me a cat.
Wait, the Tiger King.
Oh, that dude was that the name of that shit? The Tiger King? On Netflix?
Yeah, that was the show.
Yo, that dude was nuts, man.
Wasn't he?
He was fucked up in there. Is he still locked up? Is he alive? He didn't die?
Yeah, I think he's still locked up because
Yo, like I got a new idea for a channel from that idea, which was Saber King.
Saber King.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Saber King.
Like if I was one of those
it doesn't work for me. I was thinking Burger King.
Yeah, well, if I was one of those big collectors that had like Kev, you know how some people have like so many sabers. Like I met a guy the other day on my podcast. He had all this sabers behind him. There was at least 30.
That's crazy.
And I'm thinking someone like him, he could maybe call himself Saber King.
It's like if you're not
got all
building
the
them,
sabers.
you spent some money.
Yeah, really.
What's that?
Money.
Like if you're not building them, you spent some serious money.
Yeah.
I think he builds them, but also when you build them, you're also like buying them because you're obsessed. You know what I mean?
You're still spending money regardless if you build them or you buy them.
Yeah, it's probably honestly more if you build them because then you need like all this equipment and tools that if you just buy them, you don't need.
Well, I can attest to that because I didn't even ever have these many tools ever until I got into this building for my friend. So I was like, wow, like shit. I'm probably like 1,800 in already because of
it's like one thing leads to another, right? You're like, oh, you buy this like $60 soldering station, that's okay. And then like, oh wait, but then I need like $20 glasses so I don't burn my eye out. And then okay, well I need this other thing for like $30, and then this other thing for $7, and then the next thing you know, adds up. All this crap.
Yeah, it all adds up. It's like, fuck. So I probably spent half the money. I probably spent half the money on the tools than the saber because the saber body itself was like close to $2.
You're not like having the right tools for the job though.
Yeah, and then I didn't have all of the tools that I really need. I didn't, come on. Like I said, I'm still starting. I'm still learning shit. Starting out. Not even close to being even mediocre because I'm still working on my first one.
Give yourself more credit than that, sir.
Well, I think if I really knew exactly what I was doing, I'd already have it done.
I say that about everything I do in life.
Mundo, what's the most amount of time that you work in a row? Like, so if you like, do you ever do like 4 hours in a row at the saber, or like what's the biggest block of time you spend on your lightsaber?
Probably, yeah. Well, I spend a good couple of hours actually, because just reading and watching vids and double checking and checking, and yeah, I would say a good 4 hours. Just making sure one little wire is correct. That's since I am dyslexic, I see, words backwards and stuff and things backwards when I read. And so it's like it's double hard for me to make sure that I'm actually doing where I need to be at and stuff. So every little thing that I do, I've got to double check, triple check, quadruple check. And even when I do that, I still screw up. I mean, it's like, man, I mean, I get frustrated, but at the same time, I get like, okay, I know I can do this and I'm going to do it. It's just, I will get there eventually. But then then you have other things in life that you got to do. You got your work life, you got, your family life, you got your other duties and stuff like that. And so I try to fit in at least maybe about 30 minutes to an hour a day if I can for the Saber, just to try to get it. Like I said, I got the board all wired up twice, 3 times maybe, and I still haven't got it just correct just yet. But I'm the type of person that if I don't know exactly where the problem is, I start all over again with it and do it until I get it right.
Nice.
Eye of the Tiger.
Hell yeah.
Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ. Yeah, man. I'm the same way though, man. Like I'll read up on shit like 4 times over before I do it. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's just how I'm wired.
I probably watched Rob's videos about 100 times. Rob Madcow?
Oh.
I probably watched
Kev,
his
videos.
Kev
knows who he is, right, Kev?
I know the name.
He's the guy with that speeder bike handle that you like.
You got to tell me that every fucking time you say "Mad Cow." That's how stupid I am.
So
I know
I probably watched his videos about 50 or 60 times before I felt comfortable to even start learning how to solder. And the way I started learning how to solder was I got some cheap boards from Wish, and just went to town on soldering the whole little holes. And then after probably about 20 or 30 of those, I actually finally felt comfortable to try to start soldering wire to the boards. And then after that, so I'll show you, like, here's a board that I started with right here. If you can get a close up of that. This is a board that I started with on learning to solder.
Oh, yeah. So what, you made all those little points, all of them?
Every single one I just soldered.
Holy
every
crap.
single one. Every single one, just so that I could feel comfortable on
great.
soldering stuff.
Due diligence.
I probably did this for about 4 months worth of these type of boards like that. Before I even felt comfortable soldering wires together and so forth. Because to me, I didn't feel that I could accomplish anything without learning how to properly solder. And I watched Rob. I watched like probably 2 or 3 other videos to learn how to solder, what you need to solder with, and all that other good junk. And now I feel comfortable enough on soldering my wires. I'm actually, so if I make a mistake, I know I can correct the mistake and how to correct it.
That's great.
So yeah, and like I said, it may take me a lot longer to learn how to do something, but once I get it, and I will never forget it.
I get it, I never forget it.
There you go.
No, yeah, I'm the same though. Like I said before, man, I could read anything, but until I do it, I don't remember shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember nothing. I got to do it myself.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh man, have you ever I don't know if I saw
Dance with the Devil by the Pale Moonlight. Fuck yeah.
There is. I was looking on Facebook, and you know how Facebook has some of those videos there. Well, there's a site or whatever called Heroin Angels, and it shows how
it's called Heroin Angels. What'd you say?
Heroin Angels. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like it's about all these people that are all hooked on that shit, fucked up, and all that shit on heroin.
Is this like a fiction or real life?
No, it's real life, man. This guy just
sad.
This guy. I mean, there's different people, but they just upload their videos on people
of them getting like they're mainlining and shit. They got spoon cookers and all that.
Oh, this is the after shit. After all that shit, it's all the effects of them being
scabbed out and swollen hands and all that.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, this poor girl. She had to be like 15 or 16, man.
Jesus
and she was wigging out so bad on this guy's front lawn, and she was like wigging out so bad, she busted out all of her teeth. Her clothes were partially torn. I mean, it looked bad, man. And she's just terrible. She's just wigging out all over the place on his yard. Dude was going like, hey, you all right? Like, she was just like, couldn't even talk right, man.
This is a Facebook page?
Yeah. That was crazy, man. So you want to teach your kids to stay away from drugs, you show them those videos, man. Oh my god.
Also, there's like one device that can help. It's
lightsaber. That's a lightsaber with no blade.
That shit is amazing. Lose it,
guaranteed.
Kick it. Burn, fat, burn.
Guaranteed to melt your belly.
I hit it in my head every time I eat a cookie.
Guaranteed.
Lose it, kick it, burn fat, burn fat.
Yo, I
love the end of that.
Fucking kill me, man. I don't know why it's funny as hell to me.
Like, I'm so happy it makes you laugh because when I made it, it made me laugh too. Yeah.
Like, fuck yeah.
It got me so happy.
I'm not a musician, but I need a crescendo for Mundo. Bing, 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 bing. That shit is the best. That's like repetitive emotion right there.
Yeah.
That's funny as shit. Bing, bing, bing. It's aggressive as hell.
It definitely is.
But so satisfying.
It is.
Oh, I like it.
It's like, fuck off, I'm playing this.
What do you think, R2? Huh? R2, what do you think?
R2.
Oh, he likes it. Yes, sir.
This is how happy I was when I found out Mundo was coming to Mundo Night.
Oh no!
It's Mundo Night.
Mundo Night.
Every first day of the week is Mundo Night. Don't you fucking forget it.
Yeah.
You gotta go crazy tonight.
Now we know Space is hungry. Because every time he plays that shit, he's hungry.
I wish I had tacos available for grabbing any time of day or night. Like perfectly done tacos that the hard part about a taco, I think we probably talked about this in episode 1 of Comic Book Creation Live, is that a taco is multi-temperatured. That's why it's so difficult to get a good taco. Yeah, because it's like unless you get it like and eat it right away, and it's made fresh, like you need, like maybe you need the tortilla part to be warm, and you need the meat to be a little warm, and then you need the sour cream to be cold, and the whatever else. So everything's got its own temperature. It's like sushi. Like sometimes the sushi comes out and it's got to be like, maybe it's a little warm inside because like a cooked one, or maybe, you know, there's different temperatures. It's got to be proper.
So do you like the soft or do you like the crunchy?
Soft all day.
Well, I know soft tacos are more authentic, but I prefer hard tacos.
Oh, so you like the crunchy tacos? Huh?
Nah, man. You gotta go with the soft stuff.
I like when it's hard tacos that there's so much salt that the salt falls off of them as well as crumbs. You know what I mean? Like sometimes places.
So you're
have
saying you're salty.
And then you could take like a big, like this is like if you like pre-diabetes, Mundo. You would eat that, and then you could grab a big gulp of Coke.
Oh,
that would be delicious.
Yeah, it really does work. Believe me, those salty tacos with the Coke, it really does work.
Then you take another bite, and then another swig of Coke, and then another bite, and then maybe you go back and you get a wild cherry Coke and another taco, and then you just plow down. That's all.
Yeah, you're killing me, man. You're killing me here. and that's because my kids just made the chicken Alfredo tonight, man.
How is that any better for a diabetic? That's going to turn into
It's
sugar.
not. That's the problem.
That's it.
But I had to taste it. I had to taste it. I cannot do that to my kids.
Of course.
You know.
Taste. Is that what you call getting 3 helpings?
3 helpings, my ass. You want to see my bowl? Shit. My bowl is smaller than this.
Did you get one of those operations that make your stomach the size of an egg?
Nope. Can't do it. Won't do it.
Kevin got one of those for his brain.
Oh shit.
That was so not nice.
That was an uncle joke.
Yeah. I just had to think, like, who's open for this joke right now? I knew Mundo wasn't open for that, but Kev was kind of open.
No, that was funny.
Oh, this
man,
black and white.
I'm so proud of myself.
Great.
I'm so proud of myself because I actually lost 67 pounds, dude.
Holy shit! Where did it go?
That was a lot.
Yeah.
67 is crazy. You gotta
check
make
it out. I went from a size 44 pant to a size 34, bro.
What do you mean 44? Like 44 wasn't it hugged your waist? 44 inches?
44 inches. You know how big 44 inches is?
44.
All you had to do was take 6 Dextrams a day.
44 will fit 2 of you, Kevin, into that pant.
And 44 serious.
Yes.
No, I'm not that small. I wear a 38-40.
You wear a 38-40. Okay, you double that. That's what I was wearing.
44 is 2 sizes up from 40.
Yep.
Lose it, kick it, burn fat.
My goal is to try to get into a 32 if I can.
Whoa.
Just do it, man. Just fucking do it. You can do it.
You can binge and purge from now until Christmas and have it done.
No, that's too hard.
What the fuck is that? Play that again? What was that? I missed.
Oh shit! For a minute there, I
That's
thought he was
inside
playing.
a lightsaber blade tube.
That shit looks great. I don't know what to think about that. That's something
It's like a kaleidoscope.
That looked
right?
cool. That was cool.
That was Westworld-ish. Yo, you're going crazy in your house, bro. And I think we're witnessing it, but we're not like talking about it. Like you're overworked. You're thinking too much. You're going crazy. Bro.
Not enough sleep, right?
Just bugging out.
No, I don't think you were sleeping enough. Yeah, shit. You like me, dude. You like go to bed like at 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Get up at 7.
Yeah. Well, not like 7, like 8:25 or something.
Okay, so you get up a little bit later than I do, but shit. You get 1 more hour of sleep.
My sleep is pretty glorious, though. I feel like my room is very cold, and I have like a blanket. It's almost like not enough, and then I kind of like keep trying to pull it on me. I'm a little bit cold, but I think being cold is good for sleep. You know,
it is. It really is.
Is like the best temperature for sleeping.
What is 50? What?
65.
55. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Okay, I did 63.
That's pretty chilly. 55.
55 is like Marty's house.
Yeah, 55.
Like Marty would keep her house like 57.
That was pretty wild.
Hey, so I've been seeing Gabe skate a little bit. I didn't know he was a skater.
He's good.
He is. He really is. He shreds it pretty nice.
Gabe skates.
Yeah, if you follow him on Instagram, you'll see him doing all these
skateboard.
Trying to think of the name of the maneuvers.
Ollies and shit.
Kick flips and stuff like that. I think they are.
Yeah. I call him the Jedi skater.
Been doing it for a while, like since he was a kid.
I think he said he used to do it a bunch, and then he's getting back into it because he just recently bought a board.
My little one, she wants to learn how to skateboard.
You just gotta do it. You just gotta go.
Yeah. We just haven't got her one yet.
Just gotta go.
Kev, what does the Earth look like when there's no sun, like from the outside, from the space type of perspective?
It's fucking just dark.
Like, let me show you my screen. Like, are we going to be able to see the Earth? Like, so. You know, if that's the Earth, like, and he's pulling her up onto the spaceship and stuff like that, and then like in the background we can get the Earth in there. Like, what are we going to see? Like anything? Like, or just like the little satellite light, and that's it.
Well, you kind of my rendition of it was kind of bright, and it's in the Albatross word. Like, bring up the type treatment.
Well,
but that's just like one little section, though. But what about like this? You see, this is an entire planet. The entire planet's there. The entire planet's not engulfed in light, though. So I wonder what we're gonna do.
So I mean, we got to see some. You got to see some of the satellites. This is an opportunity to show the satellites.
Okay.
So wouldn't it be like a white fog around the planet?
I'm hoping there's some kind of atmosphere and stuff.
There's nothing to reflect light off of it. There's nothing shining light on it, though. You know what I mean? There's no sun. There's no other star close enough to really light it up. But I mean,
right. But if it's dark, if it's dark and it's snowy because it's cold,
yeah, it's a bowl of ice.
Yeah,
bowl of ice with a million satellites around it. A lot of junk floating around.
The sun is gone.
But how would you reflect that ice? Like,
I mean, we just gotta make it up however we want, really.
Yeah.
Expelliarmus.
Patrones expelliarmus.
Oculus Reparo.
Yo, you guys want a level 5, which is the highest level I know of. You guys want a level 5 Harry Potter question? Trivia?
Sure.
No.
What day is Ron Weasley's birthday?
November 16th, 1999. 2007, I mean.
Now you don't need the year. Just what day of the year?
Damn.
No idea.
know. What's your guess?
Oh, hell if I know.
April 4th.
March 1st.
March 1st.
That's my neighbor's kid's birthday.
That's Sean's birthday. You remember Sean used to live here?
What's up with Sean anyway? He was fucking hilarious.
He's in Fort Lauderdale just partying.
Fucking hilarious, bro. I remember one time I walked in, link up the train and shit. And you know when you feel someone staring at you? So I kind of just look over and he's like sprawled out in like boxers in front of the fireplace. He's like, "Hey, Kev." I was like, "What's up, man? How you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm fine." I was like, "All right, man, I'm gonna go to the gym, bro."
Was he on his phone or he was looking at you?
I think he was on his phone. I think his phone was like propped up, like he was talking to somebody. You know what I mean? Like it was like in front of him on the floor.
Yeah.
He was
That's
like,
how I picture it. Yeah.
He's like on his shoulder. I'm like, yo, like, what are you doing, bro? In front of
He
the
used to
fire.
lay there to try to get warm.
Yo, he was fucking hilarious, man. Then he would just play games all day.
Yeah, the last time we talked, he was looking for he wanted to see if he could buy one of my 2 PlayStations because he wanted to get back into gaming now that he was home all the time.
Yeah,
and because he didn't continue gaming, like how you saw him game every single day. Well, he didn't.
He said that though. Like
he was like, I'm gonna quit that or whatever. So
yeah.
he even said goodbye to like all his online friends and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but
good. Fucking, I admire that shit.
Like, even though I had 2 PlayStations, I told him I wasn't going to sell it to him because I was like kind of use them. Like sometimes when like Danny comes over, I will set him up that we both play GTA at the same time with both. And plus, you know what else was good about me not selling him one was that a week after he asked me that, one of them stopped playing discs.
Oh wow!
So I was like, well, that's good because if I had sent him that one or vice versa, I was like, that would have sucked. So.
I remember one time that I had the PlayStation 1, and I ended up going and buying a second one from a pawn shop. It was right. I had bought a second one. I'm all like, what the fuck am I doing buying a second PlayStation 1? And I guess in my head I was thinking, well, maybe if my first one decides to clunk out, I can repair it. Well,
yeah.
Sure enough, about 3 weeks later, my PlayStation 1 clunks out on me, right? I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I actually tore it apart, took the other one apart, put the new little eye part, the reader, the laser disc.
Oh, you replaced it?
Yeah, I swapped out the laser, the laser in there for the other one, and I was like, holy shit, it worked. So I actually fixed my first electronics thing when I had my PlayStation 1. Surprisingly, it was pretty easy though to swap them out. That's how I felt, damn it. That's how I felt. Oh. I was pretty proud of myself, man, for somebody who didn't know shit about electronics at that age.
Yeah, I was that kid that would get a new radio and then take it apart. Always did that shit. And my parents would curse me the fuck out.
Now, why would they do that? Oh, because it was still working at the time?
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking. I mean, like literally brand new. I just wanted to see what the insides look like.
Oh, wow.
That's how serial killers start.
I mean, basically. I didn't make it up to
Why'd
large
you
animals.
hurt that rabbit kill? That's an innocent little creature.
An innocent little creature. My ass. Ooh.
Mundo, what's the farthest you'll drive your kid?
Drive my kid?
Car?
Like when I was a kid, I asked my mom to go to Funko Land, which was like a video game store, but it was like a half hour away. So she didn't always say yes. You know, it was like,
it depends what it's for, I think.
You know, so it was like once a month, maybe once every 2 months, she'd be like, okay, you know, we can go over there.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's about 2.5 hours to San Antonio from where I live. And so we go over there to Six Flags or Fiesta, Texas. It's called.
You say 2 hours?
Yeah, 2 hours.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's real.
Being in kind of a small state over here, our Six Flags is maybe like 30 minutes away from where I am.
Oh,
maybe
shit.
45 minutes away from where Kevin is, or 50 minutes, right, Kev?
Yeah.
Damn, you're lucky.
Shit,
Ain't that bad. You're lucky.
Yeah, we can go get our head chopped off real easy. Who sets up those rides?
We wanna go to different places, you know, as soon as we can. As soon as like all this shit really slows down.
Different places like what?
Oh, just different places to go visit and check out stuff, man. My family likes to travel.
Nice.
Yep. So I wanna revisit some of the stuff that I went to as a kid, you know, and introduce my daughters to that kind of stuff, especially like some of the national parks and different states, all that good stuff.
Oh wow, look at this drawing that he's doing right here. That looks sick. Kev, I never imagined that little panel could be so fucking beautiful.
Looking good.
It is.
Mundo, you should visit Acadia in Maine. It's a really awesome
shit. Maine though?
National.
You talking about driving? You go fly.
For him.
Yeah, that's. Oh my god!
I said he likes to travel.
Drive.
It's almost like you can't get much different than Texas than Maine.
Yeah. This is true.
You might like Maine.
Well, I definitely want to go try their lobsters out.
I ate lobster rolls so the cows came home in Maine. Everywhere I went, I got a lobster roll.
Oh yeah.
Kev, this looks fantastic. I'm so excited about this.
I want
to use this as promotional material. Send me the JPEG of this after tonight. I'm going to cut him out and use him like on every single show. like maybe every single thumbnail we have him.
He got to stand out, right? I figured I'm going to do something.
Looks good.
Yeah, it looks real good. I love all the different colors that just bring everything out together, man.
Like color wise, this is turning out to be my favorite page so far. I think Kevin is absolutely nailing the colors on this page. Like this is what a comic book's all about.
Oh yeah, I mean, shoot, dude. I mean, it just
these colors are popping.
Yeah, exactly.
Pop.
And you know, some of the blues are so subtle. Some of the blues are so subtle that it really brings the lighter of the yellows out. You know.
Yeah, well, Kevin, being the artiste that he is, knows that these colors are opposites, so that's why it's like really working really well to our eye as the viewer. You know, he's got the opposite of orange is blue, so he's playing on that aspect.
You know who's real crazy with fucking colors, bro? I was looking at that show on Cartoon Network, Adult Swim.
Oh yeah,
Primal.
I don't know of it.
Holy shit, his color palettes are fucking genius, bro. It's insane. The color palettes on every frame are insanity. It's not. I mean, I get lost in the story because I'm just like stuck looking at the colors. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like no lie, I'm not even trying to be funny. Sometimes I'm looking like
believe it.
The way the foreground blends into the background. I'm like, how the fuck does somebody sit there and come up with that? And then I'm like, wait, what the fuck just happened? I gotta like rewind because I'm always watching it on demand. Crazy, and you gotta watch it just for the color palettes. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's going to be like a source of great fun for me when I get to do the coloring. I think, although I can tell it just takes the most time, unfortunately. But I think that's got to be the most fun part. What part of either drawing, coloring, or sketching, or has there been any part of that process that kind of irks you sometimes? Like a certain line or something that you just.
I mean, for me personally, it all irks me because I feel like it never comes out the way I want it to come out.
That was the reason why I was going to give. I was going to say it a different way. I was going to say it's like nothing really irks me, but it's only like you end up with something different than what you thought of.
Yeah, always.
So,
always.
So is that the most frustrating part for you guys? Is that it turns out to be something different, or is it to the point where like you get frustrated and then you're like, oh, wait a minute, that actually better than what I thought.
I would say, like, for me, Kevin can speak for himself, but I think for me, I've never seen like something that I've done that came out better than I thought. Like, I'm always struggling to attain like what I envision.
Yeah, true. It's true. I'm always like, you know what? I'm always shocked that it came out not the way I planned, but something where I can like live with. I'm like, yo, I didn't plan this, but this is cool.
Yeah.
Yo, Amp, check out these color palettes. Yeah. These are stills from the show.
Ooh.
Oh wow, damn.
Well, you know, I love the fifth
crazy?
one because I love that like Hawaii type of look, and the other ones are great.
Like this, bro. Look at these colors, man.
Dude, I've had sunsets like that out here.
Yeah, it's crazy. No, I believe it. It's crazy.
For like 3D art, though, I think it's different for me. Like
It's
when I do the lightsabers, whereas things do come out different for me when I do 3D art. That sometimes I'm more not like impressed, but I like my satisfactory level could be higher because I look at it in this 3D way where when I turn it and look at an object like a sculpture type of object. That type of thing to me doesn't happen for like 2D drawings. Like I could see the page, so I'm almost never surprised. Whereas like if I look at a 3D thing that I've made, I could look at it from a certain angle, and maybe I hadn't imagined that angle, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting, you know, or a surprise.
Yeah, when I sculpt, I get exactly what I want when I sculpt, which is oddly enough, I can whatever the fuck I want to sculpt, I can sculpt. You know what I'm saying? But that's I can't draw what I want to draw. That's weird.
Yeah, it's kind of like me too. Where like for a lightsaber, for a 3D piece of art, and I found out about this late in my life because or what I consider late. I was probably 25 before I figured out before I was introduced to 3D art by a teacher, Nicholas Aristopoulos, who is an incredible teacher. Unfortunately, he passed away, but he was at my college.
George Papadopoulos.
And he kind of introduced me to 3D art, and I didn't know that I could do it or anything like that, but that's how I got into it.
Nice.
Kev, I think I showed you some of his works. He had a show that I went to after he passed, and well, actually, I think I showed it to you at that point. But he's the guy who forged different like weapons to look like they were, like, let's say an ancient Greek dagger, and he would try to match the age of that like bronze dagger, right. But it was made today. So that was like his way of doing some of his pieces, and he also was like a commercial artist doing 3D art for like commercials. So before they could do CG in like the 70s and 80s, he would like even a couple famous ads like he did. Like he sculpted like a piggy bank that was in like a famous ad.
Oh, cool.
He did some other things that were like 3D objects that they would scan with the, like, sort of move over with a camera, whether it be like acrylic based artwork that he would create like something inside an acrylic piece.
Yeah.
Now, nice. Do you guys ever go and see like some kind of different art stuff, and you're like, think to yourself like, damn, maybe I should just recreate that and see how mine turns out?
No, I don't want to recreate anything anyone's ever done. Really.
Or do you go and say like, that's a cool concept, but I can kill it a lot better than that?
Nah, I think as far as looking at other people's work, I'm always looking up. I'm always looking at, like, if I see something I understand and I can break it down immediately, I'm like, whatever. Like, I don't want to deal with that. I always look at something that I don't fully understand and that I'm not sure I can recreate before I appreciate it. You know what I mean? That's just how my mind works. I'm always looking up to somebody that's like way beyond where I think I am. And I'll stare at that shit.
But you're pretty high up there, Kev. You're pretty high up there, man. Both of y'all are pretty high up there. I mean, in my book, you guys are pretty high up there. I mean, I may not know much about, a whole lot of art and stuff, but I mean, shit, for the stuff that you guys do, it's like amazing. I mean, I mean,
Appreciate you, man.
I've seen some good and amazing pieces, but as far as when I've seen something and compared to the way you guys do, I was like,
Like,
man, you all got give each other a run for your monies, you know?
Like when I look at our combined style, I think I kind of like the fact that it's more like painterly and kind of just like it's not the normal like comic book stuff. And we're not forcing the look. We're not forcing our look to kind of like confine to like comic book aesthetics. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean?
No, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
I don't think a comic book colorist would like fucking like they're like set in their ways where they can like knock it out. I think they're more focused on knocking it out quick because that's what they do for a living rather than like taking the time out to do this little asshole right here fucking, you know, with stroke by stroke.
But that's what sets you guys apart because
and I'm not saying that's better. I'm just saying that's just what
no. But here's the thing. What I see you guys doing is putting your heart and soul into it. And that's where
like we're being honest with
where you're being honest with it. I mean, that's where I see what comes out in your art is the heart, the soul, the love, the hard work that you guys have thought about, what you've done, what's coming, what's going, everything. I mean, I may just be, again, thankfully, I'm a part of this, thanks to you guys. But in getting to see the process of it, getting to see what goes into it, and it's not a bunch of people putting things into what's a comic book itself, because when you have one creator doing a comic book, but then you have all these other people working on it, whereas it's just you two doing it.
Yeah, it's wild.
You see sometimes in the comic books, I mean, you see the different styles and the different ways of thinking that other people do to create that, but you two have a coherent, one-minded piece of stuff in your art. I mean, it's just the two of you. There's not like, okay, this guy, okay, this guy does a little bit of color and this guy does a little bit of this guy does a little bit of that, and each one of those people have their input within it, and each one of you guys have your input in the comic book, but it's just you two. There's no more than that. It's only two people. Whereas most comic books, you have what, 7, 8 people, 9 people, maybe. That's crazy.
People. I've always had like 6. Yeah, like 6 in my head for some reason.
Yeah, well, it could be. I mean, I could be wrong.
Yeah, a ton of people.
But when you see a ton of people on what goes into making a comic book, whereas it's just you two, there's something special about that. When you only have a small amount of people just doing something like as spectacular as y'all are doing.
Pretty dope.
Yeah,
pretty dope. Yeah, it's been a trip, man. It's been a trip. It's been a solid year. Honestly, it's been a solid fucking year, bro. Crazy. Yo, this top panel is I'm loving this top panel, to be honest. This top panel is kind of dope.
Let's zoom in on the one where it's like the people are small.
Yeah, but the lights make it like nice.
I like the top panel.
You done it pretty good with the lights right there, man. The way they are.
Love it.
Yo, I don't. But do you have any? Are there any? Like what are the dialogue boxes gonna look like here? That's what I'm like. Are they gonna be like narrator boxes in here and shit like this? You know what I'm saying? Like there could be a box here that just like says, back in headquarters and blah 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 blah. 5 minutes later, they'll have it over here.
What do you mean? You want to know what space to leave?
I'm just curious. I'm just thinking out loud here, really.
All right, let me look.
Then are there people like shouting shit here? Cause that's what makes the fucking comic, in my opinion. Those word bubbles.
Mm-hmm.
I love the word bubbles, man. That's a fucking champion. Whoa. Jesus Christ. I'm bugging out.
The sun is
It's
gone.
The sun.
Yeah, I made a mean. I started a mean track tonight, man. I haven't made a track in a long time, but I was full of aggression today, man. So I was fucking had to like, do something.
Oh, the speaking of aggression, I'm thinking that could it be that because I found this kind of happened to me like on Sunday yesterday that and I realized, oh, I haven't worked out in a couple days, and maybe for you it's been a while because of your arm.
I said that to Marissa too. I was like, yo, I started doing squats at the table. I was like, yo, I just gotta fucking stand up and do squats. She's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I was like, yo, just mind your business. Like, yo, you see what I'm saying? Even those little bullshit word bubbles, it looks official. It's a nice page.
A really nice page. Oh man, look at that. I think those are good. Actually, I like where those bubble deals are going to be set up.
Okay, so yeah, like you see the top
at,
panel, Kev?
Yeah.
Like the top panel has Party Goer number 1, big money on Whitler, go Whitler, and then Party Goer number 2. Tonight, Joe Giles got this.
So
and
these are these guys right here that you drew, right?
Oh wait, I can't see what you're doing. Hold on.
That's exactly what you did. Hold on. Let me hold.
What did I draw? Word bubbles?
No. I'm saying Party Goer number 1.
I see them now. Yes, I drew those dudes talking. Yes.
Boom, boom.
Like one of them's rooting for one guy, other one's rooting for another guy. And then it says Whitler lands a few blows with his fist onto Joe Giles' hard light guarded face. The hard light mitts on his knuckles hover just over his hands and spring back as he hits. Joe Giles lands a right face punch to Whitler. The hard light glove takes the brunt of the hit, and the helmet takes the rest. This is a different panel now. Party Goer number 2. Whitler's enhanced, right? Party Goer number 1. Of course, they all are. We see a scene of more boxers ready to fight for amusement tonight. They're all jacked. Military guys and girls, interior space. Some of them have their large arms showing in their bare chests. More punches are thrown in the background. In the foreground, we see a vagrant attending the party who is operating a hard light construct controller in secret. So that's who you were drawing on the bottom right. Just as the most powerful punch from Whitler is about to land on Joe Giles' helmet, the hard light protective helmet and knuckle constructs disappear, and the punch from Whitler lands ferociously onto Joe Giles' temple. Joe Giles knocked out and dies. Ba-boom! Everyone at the party is stunned by this, and Whitler rushes over to his comrade. These guys are military, after all, lieutenants. They did not mean to hurt each other. The hard light construct protectors on their heads, hands, and body. We're supposed to protect them. So the next panel says, Party Goer. What happened? Party Goer number 2. The Luxion blinked out. Military personnel. The power got cut. And then
I'm not gonna lie. Hearing the dialogue, it's fucking fun, bro.
Yeah.
Next
so
page
you know
is like,
what happens?
Oh, I'm burning. Oh shit! I didn't do it on purpose.
I can read you with the next page where Adriana Paul kicks down the door.
You fucking idiots! What the fuck is going on in here, you dickheads?
Just as Whitler is flash fried. There's a lot of smoke as if Whitler just finished burning up as she enters the party hall. Adriana is sided by Kincaid, a loyal mercenary allied with Donovan for the past 8 or 9 years. I guess I have a little deviation from the script there where I show that she's with also John Dobbs Jr., but she's actually with one of the triplets instead. Adriana Paul says, "What is this? What happened here? Was that Whitler who just flash fried? Someone speak now." And then there in the corner, In a few of the shots, we see Donovan. Oh, I don't want to say any more there. Okay, the operative is switched off the hard light construct. Controls is sneaking out the back door as Adriana Paul rushes in. Yeah, so that's it for that page.
Good stuff. Yo, let's give Mundo some insight since he's here, right? So you see this dude right here next to Adriana Paul, Kincaid?
Yeah.
Me and Ant were just talking about him a little earlier today this morning, right? So I don't know if we're gonna stick to it, but I had an idea of where like this guy's kind of like stuck. He's not stuck in the past, but he really loves old school shit, like old world stuff, like shit from our time now. You know what I mean? That's why you see like, he has like a thumbs up button on his chest, like a fucking Facebook thumbs up button. He like has like an ace of spade playing card logo like tattooed on his head, things like that.
Right.
Yeah, but he's kind of underspoken, doesn't say much, doesn't really like show much emotion, so you don't really know who he is. Like if you invite him to your party, he's just gonna sit there like you might think he doesn't like you, you know what I mean? But you don't know if he's dumb, you don't know if he's stupid, you don't know if he's highly intelligent, you can't get a read on him. But one thing you do know is that he kind of like he emulates like old world behavior. Like you might call him, he might be like, yo, what's up? And no one talks like that anymore, right? So some of the guys behind his back, they're like, yo, we're going over here. We're going to call this guy and that guy. And they're like, what guy? Like Kincaid, like, oh, yo-yo. So that they call him like yo-yo, like they don't know, like they're not like they're kind of like, I don't know if they don't like him, but they can't read him. So they're just like, yo, this yo-yo over here, like this fucking guy. But you can't make fun of him in his face because he's a killer. Like
so he's like a nostalgic person.
Yeah, he's all about the nostalgia, but can you really call it nostalgia? No, it's not like he would come up in it.
Now, does he collect? Is he kind of like a collector of the old school shit?
I've always seen him as like, and when he goes in to do a job, after everybody's dead and gone, he looks around to see if he wants to grab some shit. Like, oh, yeah, I'll grab this. Like, if he came here and just shot me in my head, he's going to take my little Pac-Man ghost from me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so he's like the spoils of war.
Waste not, want not.
Yeah, he's one of those guys.
So the spoils of war type shit. Huh?
It's little, but stupid shit like a Zippo lighter and like old world. Yeah, hell yeah.
Then you got Carice on the left.
Yeah, she's just a fucking murderer.
She's like a sniper.
What do you call it? Oh, like Sandra Bullock's character in Demolition Man.
What about it?
No, she wasn't hardcore.
Yeah, she was. She would collect all the. No, she was she collected all the contraband. Remember, her room was all full of that contraband shit, which is basically old world shit.
Oh,
back in the day when John.
Yeah, you're right.
She had all of that shit.
Demolition Man is a lot more relevant these days.
Yeah, it is, right?
I like that dumbass movie, man. I can't lie to you. I love that.
I've always liked it.
It's a good movie. It is. It's a good movie.
Had rat burgers.
I'm gonna show you one drawing I did last time. So this is depicting the planet Earth is the circle, and then the astronauts being like taken aboard. So since I want to give you guys like the best comic possible and the best page possible all the time, I really didn't know if that was the best thing. So I went and did another one. Which one are you thinking you like better?
Hold them side by side.
Yeah, hold them side by side. Damn, either one will work, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of.
The one.
I kind of like the one on the left, my left, but the guy's kind of mostly out of frame.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like
I don't know.
Like this one here.
Yeah. Like I don't think it's necessary for it to be perfectly both viewed in frame.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, we could always draw the one that you just did, and then we can always resize it and crop it out because it's real similar. You know what I'm saying?
Like this is more like what I had in my mind's eye for the scene, a little more so, and then this is what came out the first time Just trying to be like dynamic with it, you know, trying to zoom in on the characters a little more. But this is really what I had in my mind, was like you would see this, you know, and the whole space background of like all the space satellite stuff will be back there. And
yo, now that I'm kind of like up to bat to pencil, man, I hope I can get what I have in my head out, man. It's not easy. It's not easy at all.
See, Kip, what I'm trying to do there with the hands too, like trying to do some things that you do with the hands, like how we say we want to kind of repeat stuff that we.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway. Actually, Space, I like that one that you got up right now. Yeah. The way I look at it,
it's nice.
But here's the thing: are you going? That's the thing. Determine whether you want it like the close up or you want the little further back part. I mean, because each one of those is actually different, like you said. You know, that one you have a little bit closer up, and the other one's like the
also
camera's a little
like
bit further
with
away,
this one, you won't see Mackenzie's face as much. He's kind of turned away. So that's one of the reasons why I was like, you know what, that was like my original idea was that like you see Mackenzie and you see Bernadette, you know, so I was like, I really want to get to him face forward.
So you wanted to feature, both of them in that pic.
Yeah. So
if that's what you wanted to feature, then go with that, man. And if not, if you want that close up, it just depends on how you feel, how it's going to fit in there, you know?
Yeah, I like to show, you know, sometimes like through the process, how we arrive at like what to throw out, because that's happened before too. Early on, we threw out a few pages that weren't working, and we replaced them with different pages. So at least, you know, I feel like I kind of found that early before I started going in with a bunch of detail. So I was like, you know what, this isn't really what I was envisioning. I wanted to see Mackenzie and stuff. So
well, see, that's it. And I guess it's still early enough for that pick right there. But once you get to the point where you know what may work, then you'll decide which one to really use, you know?
Yeah. Probably before the next show, I'll have gone more on one or the other, and we'll see. Trying to make some progress. But this is turning out to be one of probably my favorite page, the one that Kevin's got going on here.
Yeah,
I like it. I like the tone.
Pretty nice. Yeah, I mean,
I'm still not happy with like, I need to figure out a way to clearly show that like this is a different. Hold on, wait, let me get my layers right.
Excuse me.
I'm saying the same thing I've always said. Like I want to show that I don't think it's clear that this is a separate moment than this moment here, then this moment here. You know what I mean? Then this moment there. It's not obvious.
It could also be like you have such a dark page at the end. It could be like a very thin, lighter colored line, maybe.
Well, I see that all the different moments.
Yeah, like I think the first guy that you circled there, he has enough like black around him and shadow that I can kind of tell that he's, you know, a different panel. But yeah, I see what you're saying. You could probably maybe highlight that center one where it's like the punch to the guy's face in the very center of the page. That could probably be like a box around it, and then I think it'd start to become clear.
Like it doesn't have to be black lines. It could be white lines. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that'll definitely help.
It could be like, you know, thin white lines.
Like that'll work, I think.
Yep. Totally. Yeah, actually, you know what you could do is you see how you built up like panel number 2 and then panel number 3 in the center, and then panel number 4 could also build out to be a little bigger of a panel. So it's like that panel, then that, and then bigger, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Panel 2, 3, 4 could like.
And you could stretch it out, right? You could stretch it out a little bit.
Yeah, I'm kind of digging this type of look.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Yep. That's kind of how I intended. Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Very cool.
Wow, look at that. I mean, just putting those lines like that makes it even true. I mean, it really breaks it up. It really breaks it up a whole lot.
Nice. Let me make sure I didn't do that on a flip layer.
All right. All right. Well, we're going to wrap this show up tonight. We're going to come back for our regularly scheduled show on New Comic Book Day Wednesday. Wednesday is where you can find all your Albatross Junction live shows. Also, we do bonus shows like tonight, sometimes on a Sunday or a Monday. But come back every Wednesday, subscribe here, and come back on Wednesday for our regular scheduled live show. We'll be doing Albatross Junction pencils, inks, and colors again. Wednesday night at 10 Eastern. Mundo and Kevin, thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for anybody that dropped by. Do you guys have anything you want to say before we roll out?
Man, just check us out. Just check us out, goddamn.
Yeah. Also
go ahead.
On Instagram at Albatross_Junction is where we post, announcements for the show and artwork and concepts and page art and things like that. So you can if you have Instagram, go over there and give us a follow.
Drop your email at IndieGogo. I already did. Come join us, man. A lot of fun.
Thanks, Mundo. Yeah, there's a link in the description to drop your email, and we'll send you a message when we know a little more about the release date. But it's coming up soon, and we have the pre-launch already on IndieGogo. That's where you can drop off your info. And when the book does come out, you'll get a free extra poster and extra 2 trading cards. So just for leaving your email early during the pre-launch. So we're going to roll out of here. Thanks again, guys.
Thank you, Spaceman, for allowing me to be on here as well.
Thank you, Mundo. It's Mundo Monday.
Mundo Monday. Holy shit. That's what it's about.